Hello my dear students, welcome to S4 Sharnya Science classes. Today we are going to discuss about the continuation, principles of inheritance and variation. The main topic, that's actually the dihybrid cross. In the previous session we have discussed about monohybrid cross, in that the back cross and test cross also we have discussed. And mainly the Mendel's law of inheritance, the first law, the law of dominance, and the second law of segregation. Here we are going to discuss about the dihybrid cross and the third law, which is actually formulated after this dihybrid cross, right? So coming back to the dihybrid cross. What do you mean by a dihybrid cross? From the name itself, dihybrid, right? So that means there must be two characters we are taking in pair, right? A cross between two parents, right? Which is differing in two pairs of contrasting characters. That means here we are actually in the monohybrid cross, we have considered only one pair of contrasting character. One pair of contrasting character, that means two characters, right? Here we are actually considering two pair of contrasting character, that means total 4 characters. For example, if we are taking a cross between a round, right, shaped seed, a pea plant which is having round shaped seed, right, and a yellow color seed. The seed is actually the round shaped one character, and it is the color also we are taking. So that means the characters we are considering here, the shape of the seed and the color of the seed, right? So if we are doing the cross between these two, then that cross is called a dihybrid cross, right? So how to do this cross? We are going to discuss that, right? Look at here, round shaped and yellow color, right? Round shaped, I am taking capital R, which is a dominant character, right? And yellow color, the seed color, right? So here I am taking capital Y and capital Y. Clear? Right. And it is crossed between a wrinkled shape, right, means small r, and green color, right? So here what is the characters we have taken here? The color of the seed and the shape of the seed. That means two pairs of contrasting character. One pair and the two pair. In the monohybrid cross you will take only one. So here we have taken capital Y. So that's why I have taken small y. If it is a monohybrid cross, then how it will be? You will take only one pair, right, which is crossing like this. Then this is monohybrid. Or if it is taking like this, then it is a monohybrid cross. Here you have considered only one pair of character. But if a pair of character, that means if you are considering more than one, that means two pair of character together, then it is called a dihybrid cross. That means two characters we are considering, right? So how the cross will be there? So consider these are parents, right? This will be a male parent and this can be a female parent. What are the gametes formed? The steps are following in both cross are same, right? What are the possibility of gamete? From here only one gamete will come, from here only one gamete will come, right? Which is according to the law of segregation. We learned that law of segregation, whenever the gamete formation is there, the pair of character, right? From the pair of character, only one character will go into the gamete. So from here, the round shape, only one character came, and from the color, only one character came. So these are the gametes, right? What about here? Here also only one character from each pair. These are the gametes, right? So capital Y, capital R, capital Y, small r, small y. Now if they are crossing, right? So here you can see that if they are crossing, then they will form capital R, capital Y, small y. This will be the F1 generation, right? F1 generation. What will be the phenotype? Here we have discussed the genotype. Phenotype kya hoga, right? What will be the phenotype? Here you can see that which will be the capital, that will be the dominant one. So it will be round shaped and you can see that yellow seeded pea plant, right? Right. Now we are doing the selfing, right? That means F1 into F1. F1 cross with F1. First generation cross with first generation with first generation itself. Then that means self crossing. Then what is the possibility? Here you can see that capital R, capital Y, small y, cross with capital R and capital Y, small y. So the gamete possibilities are there. You can see that one is this two, right? Another one these two. Like the same way, these two and these two, right? So we can write it actually capital R, capital Y, one gamete, and capital R, small y, another one. Small r, capital Y, one formation. Small r, small y, another one. Right? So as we are doing the solving, the same pair will come from here also, right? And we have to do the crossing. So it will be difficult, all these 4 pair actually crossing here itself. So here we are using another mathematical column which is called Punnett Square, right? Or Punnett Square, you can see that. Punnett, this is the scientist name. Punnett Square, by using this square, we will represent how the crossing formation, right? So here you can see that I will draw the cross. What are the gametes I am taking here? Capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. The same you can see here, here also will come capital R, small y, capital R, sorry, capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, and small r, small y. Because as we are doing the selfing, this we considered as a male parent or this we considered a female parent. However, you can consider it. This will be more convenient so that we can easily understand. Right. So here I am taking it as a male and female, a male plant and a female plant. Clear? So this will be male and this will be female. Now what will be? These are the gametes. Gametes, that's why we are putting in a round, right? What are the possibility of combination, right? So as per law of segregation, you can see that the gamete pairs are separately, right, pairing, right? You can see that they are separate. Whenever the gamete formation, these characters are separately coming, right? So that's called the law of segregation. Now you can see that they are actually independently assorted together. That means they can make random combination. However possibility, you can see that capital R with capital Y, capital R with small y, small r with capital Y and small r with small y. They can make enough combination, right? So that means they are independently assort, independently make combination to make the new varieties. So you can see here, I am writing capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. You also just take this, listen this, and you can take another examples and you can practice. Then it will be very easy to understand, right? So here one, you just listen how the combination is forming. The second characters, other characters, you can practice yourself. So capital R, capital Y, capital Y. Now here what will be that? You can say capital R, yes, capital R, capital Y and small y. Here capital R, small r, capital Y and capital Y. What about here? Capital R, small r. So here capital R, capital small r, capital Y, small y. What will be the combination here? You can say, right? So capital R, capital Y, small y. Here capital R, small y, capital R, capital Y, small y, and capital R, small y, small y. What about here? Capital R, small r, capital Y, capital Y, capital R, capital Y, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, capital Y, small y. Here capital R, capital Y, small y, capital R, small y, small y, small r, capital Y, small y, and small r, small y, small y. So these are the chances of combination, right? So here you can see that what will be the phenotypic ratio, that also you can see here. We actually written that genotypic ratio. Now we are going to check that what are the possibilities of phenotypes, right? That what are the visual impact will be there, right? So here you can see that this will be round and yellow, right? Round, yellow. This will also round and yellow. Right? The capital one you have to do, which is the dominant one. Here also round yellow. And here also round yellow. Here capital R, wherever capital R, capital Y is there, that will be round and yellow. Right? So that is the dominant one. Round, yellow, round. But what will be the combination? So for understanding here I am writing round, what will be this? This green. Round green. Right? Here round yellow. Here that's also somewhat different. You can see here that will be Yes, this is the same combination yet. Round will be and round and green. Right? What about here? This will be round yellow. Here round yellow. Here that's different combination we are getting. Right? Here you can see that which is wrinkled and yellow. We can put it in a box or like that. Wrinkled yellow. What about this one? This will also wrinkled yellow. Wrinkled yellow. Here round yellow. Here it is different, the same like that. Round green. Here you can see that it will be smaller, that will be wrinkled, right? So wrinkled and capital Y, that's why yellow, wrinkled yellow. And this is the only combination which is having, right, which is that wrinkled green. Wrinkled bhi hai or green bhi hai, dono recessive character, right? So we are actually writing the phenotypic ratio here. I have already written so that it will be easy. So what will be the combination? How to understand that? Just go for the gametes, then you will get first one, round yellow. Round yellow. How many round yellow there? I am counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 9 round yellow. Next combination, round and green. Right. How many round and green are there? Round green, 1, 2 and 3. So there is 3 round green. Second combination. Now the third combination will be, what are the possibility? Wrinkled yellow. How many wrinkled yellow is there? Look at here. Wrinkled yellow. Wrinkled yellow 2 and wrinkled yellow 3. So here wrinkled yellow 3. The last one wrinkled green, right? Only one possibility is there. That's you can see that. So our phenotypic ratio will be 9:3:3:1. Can you see the monohybrid ratio there? Yes, it is there, right? Hidden. That is the 3:1 ratio. 9:3:3:1. It is a dihybrid phenotypic ratio. 3:1 is the monohybrid phenotypic ratio. If we are going for that genotypic ratio, this will be the possibilities. All possibility you can write it. Nothing there. You just write down the Punnett square and you can write it. So these are the possible combinations are there. How many combinations are possible? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 into 4, 16 possible combinations are there. So if you are writing down these 16 possible combination, you will get a ratio 1:1, 2, 1:1 is to 2 is to 4 is to 2 is to 1 is to 1, 2 is to 1. That simply we can remember 1:1, 2:4 to 1:1, right? So that's the ratio. This will be the genotypic ratio of dihybrid cross, right? I hope you understand, right? From this cross, what you understand actually? We understand, right, that is actually law of independent assortment. What do you mean by that? This is actually put forward by Mendel, that the third law of Mendel's inheritance, right, which is known as the law of independent assortment. What he told, it is actually based on the dihybrid cross. He told that when more than one pair of characters, that means 2 pair, you can say that, are involved in a cross, factor pairs, factor is the genes actually, right, factor pairs independently segregate from other pair of character. That factor pair, the genes actually, these pairs, you can see that they are actually independently segregate. They can independently go. Here also you can see that they are actually independently moving, right? Here you can combination with this one, here this one, any combination they can possible, right? They are independently segregate. They are independently assort, right, each other to form new combinations. That's called law of independent assortment, right? The first law, law of dominance, right? You can see that which is the dominant character that will express and the recessive one will be hidden. The second one, law of segregation. That means whenever the gamete formation in the character pair, each character, right, they will separate each other to go into the gamete. That means only one character, character pair will be there in the, that means one character gene allele will be there in the gamete. Right. The third one, when they will become that combination, they will form the new combination, they can independently assort, right? They can randomly combine together to form the new combination. That's called the law of independent assortment. This law is actually put forward by Mendel only after the dihybrid cross. All other 2 law after the monohybrid cross. I hope the dihybrid cross is clear for you, but you have to practice yourself, otherwise you will not understand. So you can take any of the combination from Mendel's contrasting. We have learned that 7 different characters which have taken by Mendel. You can make any of the combination, right? take 2 characters from any of that 7 characters, make a pair, and from that recessive also, then you can do that dihybrid cross. Practice it. If you are having any doubt, please let me know. I will explain that. Thank you.